Nuggets this season are not matching even half of the magic they were in the past season, and especially in the season they won the championship. We all remember this team being the greatest offense as far as efficiency you could ever imagine. Obviously, Jokic at the center of it, and Jamal Murray, Porter, and Gordon were playing at the tops of their careers. But now this season, it's looking like the Nuggets don't necessarily even have a set lineup. And what I've seen and what we've all seen throughout this season so far is Russell Westbrook is far better as a starter than he is coming off the bench. Russell Westbrook this season has averaged just about 15 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds in 6 games as a starter for the Denver Nuggets this season. But it's not just his statistics that's what's important to this Nuggets team. It's that they are 5-1 with his as a starter in those 6 games, and with one of those wins coming against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a team that is lacking identity. We all know what they want to do, run the offense through Jokic, but with everybody else playing extremely inconsistent, really outside of Russell Westbrook, you can't rely on anybody once Jokic comes off the floor. Jamal Murray's jump shot just hasn't been there this season. Michael Porter Jr., he is sometimes there, isn't still showing the inconsistency. Aaron Gordon obviously has been injured, and when he's been able to play, he's been there, but he's also had a lot of off-the-court issues. And then you go to the bench, and we've been relying on Peyton Watson, Julian Strawther, and of course Westbrook when he is on the bench to carry the load of Nikola Jokic. Now that's just not going to work. Either Jamal Murray has to step up, Michael Porter Jr. has to step up, or we need to see Christian Braun and Peyton Watson develop a lot faster than what they actually are going to develop at. And that's just not something you can expect, especially if this team genuinely wants to win championships going forward, continuously using this Nikola Jokic prime they have on the tips of their hands. But right now the story is the Nuggets are 5th seed. And to be 5th seed with the best player in basketball is quite disrespectful. Jokic is having the greatest season in possibly NBA history, and he's certainly having the greatest season of his own career, averaging 30, 13, and damn near 10 assists. So when you have such a talent, how do you maximize the opportunity at a championship? They've already gotten 1. Now they can definitely get 2. What they need to do is start Russell Westbrook. What he's been able to do is get some ignite in the offense outside of Nikola Jokic. If anything, he creates for Nikola Jokic. About 60% of his assists while as a starter are to Nikola Jokic. His downhill pick and roll ability opens up a lot for Nikola Jokic because of the amount of pressure Russell Westbrook applies on the rim. Now what you can do is you have Jamal Murray come out as the 6th man. It might hurt his confidence. It might strike his confidence. But at the end of the day, he's going to need to buy in to winning. We've already given him the max contract. He's already gotten a championship. We've already allowed him to do everything he's needed to do. Now he needs to do his job for the Denver Nuggets and start thinking about winning games. Because if he can come off as the 6th man, that puts a lot of pressure on him as a scorer, but it's also giving him the green light, giving him the opportunity to not play under Nikola Jokic as much and just give him the freelance to go out there and make some plays because Nikola Jokic isn't on the court. So we bring Nikola Jokic back in, boom, Jamal Murray gets some rests, and of course, 4th quarter, you have Jamal Murray close, and of course, Gordon, maybe even Westbrook, depending on how his jump shot's looking. This is the rotation that Michael Malone needs to run because right now, Michael Malone is sitting above the water of not getting fired, but the Denver Nuggets are having a season like this next year. There's going to be talks of him getting fired, even though he won a championship, just because of how much pressure it is when you have the best player in the entire NBA. The Nuggets need to figure something out quick, but right now it is early in the season. But they need to get something going before the All-Star break, which is coming up in about 6 weeks. After All-Star break, there is no time to say it's early in the season. That is when the games start to matter. That is when the playoffs are going to be the talk of the town. The Denver Nuggets are 5th seed, so they're doing what they need to do to stay afloat. But right now, Westbrook or something in this rotation needs to change, and I think Russell Westbrook gives them that spark. It's going to be a tough decision as you do have a player's confidence at risk, but he already has the max contract. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Peace.